Sam and Max, and this is called Situation Comedy.
I got it! I got it!
Hello. Yes? Yes? Sweet mother of double jeopardy backstroking and butterscotch. We're on our way.
Who was it? The Girl Scouts lawyers again?
That was the commissioner. You will never guess which unduly famous TV personality made the most wanted criminals list this week.
Phyllis Diller? Gavin McLeod? Wake Martindale?
Close. Myra Stump, the darling hawk of daytime talk.
Myra? As in America's mom? The woman who told Tom Hanks to get a haircut? Surely you jest.
She's holding her audience hostage and giving them valuable gifts against their collective will.
I don't normally endorse the use of the word dastardly, but this is clearly dastardly. I think.
We've got to drive over to the station right away, or at our earliest convenience.
Great! I've been itching to bust some skulls since they canceled my so-called life.
"2002 was a great year for calendars.
I'm glad we stocked up. We've been going through them at a rate of about one a year since then.
Hubert doesn't look so hot, Max.
He doesn't look any worse than he did 2 months ago.
Hello, is this the president? It is? Really? Well, thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
Hey, there's a message on the answering machine.
Sam, it's me. Open the window. I'm trapped on the ledge again.
Hello?
Jerk!
Someone once told me that,
That was me.
which is why I haven't tried it.
Hey,
Brady Culture's hair. It makes for an unwieldy but oh so enchanting memento of our first case in a long while.
He howled like a sick wallaby when I shaved it off him. Good times.
We should have Jesse James's hand appraised one of these days.
I bet it's especially valuable because it's autographed.
Let's head out, I guess. Yeah, what is Sybil into in this episode again? Or maybe she doesn't appear in this episode, but I know she changes jobs over the course of many episodes. She used to be a tattoo artist, then she became a psychoanalyst, and then what? Tabloid rag. Alien love triangle.
That may be the least relaxing sign I've ever seen.
What about the one at the barber shop that says low fatality rate?
I stand corrected. That's the second least relaxing sign I've ever seen.
Sam! Max! How nice to see you! I don't suppose you have any candid photos of little green men feeling frisky, do you?
What? Yes, of course.
Yes. By which I mean, huh?
It's my new career! I'm a tabloid publisher specializing in the thoughtful analysis of groundbreaking news of interest to myself and others like me.
What's it called?
The Alien Love Triangle Times.
So you're a publisher now? What happened to psychotherapy?
I've always had a fascination with the suppressed and the sensual, and for telling people too much about both. Publishing the Alien Love Triangle Times is a logical extension of all my previous careers. Except maybe Vatican spokesperson.
Are you doing any psychotherapy on the side?
Only on space aliens.
I guess that narrows your clientele quite a bit.
No, not really.
What was it you said about a photo?
My new tabloid, the Alien Love Triangle Times, needs a cover photo of an extraterrestrial biological entity, or alien as the unwashed masses calls them, caught getting cozy with some of the locals.
Sybil, I'd like the record to show that although I support you as a friend, your latest project makes my skin decidedly crawly.
Me too, and I like it.
Journalism's a fine career
There's
for
nothing
you.
like good, hard-nosed journalism.
You said it. It's time to find out the real answers to the real questions.
Like, what did those poor cattle do to deserve that?
No. What do aliens do for romance? Do they love? How do they get their otherworldly thrills?
By playing slots in Keno? That'd explain why they're always seen in Nevada.
Have you learned anything interesting since you started this, magazine?
I learned why
Yeah,
Elvis
let's
has
call
such
it a
an
magazine.
otherworldly voice.
Elvis was not an alien.
Sure he was. He just wore makeup to cover his emerald green skin.
Frankly, Sybil, this project is disturbing, as well as distressingly intimate.
Like seeing Stephen King getting a hot butter massage.
Oh, you saw last week's issue.
Who else is an alien?
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Dr. Phil.
Well, that goes without saying. Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
Who?
Is anybody else an alien that we might not know about?
Yes.
Oh, well.
So, you're looking for a cover photo of little green men canoodling, right?
Yeah, though I'm kind of desperate at this point. Basically, I can use anything as long as there are 3 beings in the shot and at least one of them's an alien. It is the Alien Love Triangle Times, after all.
Got it. We'll be back.
Keep watching the supplies.
This appears to be some sort of reproductive device.
It's a mimeograph. I use it to print my tabloid.
Nice cactus. Saguaro?
Vinyl.
Hey, if you dip that in ink,
If I could scare up 30 customers...
Nah, I was looking at the papers actually, but it doesn't seem like you can. Secret Cub Scout arsenal uncovered.
What ho, Samuel? Maximilian?
What the?
You're probably wondering how I know your names.
not really.
It's me, Bosco.
I figured.
What's with the slanted soup strainer, Bosco?
Bosco? I know not that moniker. I am Lord Reginald Rumplebottom, Earl of Dukedom the Third.
Sam, what language is he speaking?
I'm not sure, Max, but I think it might be English. No, really, what made you convert to British?
It's 'cause everybody's got an in for me, that's why.
Yeah, we heard.
I had to get a disguise to throw them off the trail. Oh, they'll never find me now.
They wouldn't even know where to begin to look.
Clever clogs.
What sick forces of evil are bedeviling you this time?
It's the skin bodies, man. They're after me.
Skin bodies? Sounds like a pack of belligerent nudists.
Oh, no. The skin bodies are like skinheads, but 10 times worse.
Sure they're not 100 times worse?
Yeah, maybe 100 times, maybe a million.
These skin bodies, what exactly are they doing to you?
They're stealing pinching my shaving cream.
Of all the things of yours they could pinch, why the shaving cream?
So they can shave their bodies, of course.
Of course. Not to be rude, but why isn't your fancy pants defense system stopping these skin bodies?
Well, after the whole video delivery conspiracy, I figured I better build something to keep people from bringing stuff into my store.
So?
So, I needed to borrow some of the high-tech detecting parts from BTAs.
Meaning nothing's stopping people from taking stuff out of the store anymore.
Dash it all! I knew I forgot something!
We want to buy something.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
What have you got?
Well, there is still one kind of shaving cream the blooming skin bodies haven't got yet.
Oh, yeah, I love shaving.
His shop is
That's
full of
funny. I've
stuff,
never
and
seen
he only
you
has one
I
thing
didn't
to
mean
sell.
myself.
And I have a most peculiar device behind the counter.
What peculiar device are you so eager to pawn off on us this time?
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. A delightful
figured.
invention I like to call a chemical-based voice modulator.
Voice modulator? What's that?
I do believe it's self-explanatory.
We don't really have time to explain it to ourselves. Why don't you just explain it to us?
Well, it alters the frequency of your voice molecules. Very useful, very useful.
Voice molecules.
We'd like that voice modulator.
That will be 30 shillings.
Yeah, I left our shillings in my other pants. How much in dollars?
Let's see here. 30 shillings would be about 1 million American dollars.
$1 million? No way are we giving out that many tickets.
I think we'll have to find an entirely new revenue stream if we want that voice modulator.
Worth every shilling, trust me, trust me.
We'll take your last can of shaving cream, old chap.
Splendid, spiffing, tickety-boo. Just bring it to the counter.
Do you have any complimentary fresh garlic?
No,
Do you have any fine leather jackets?
no,
Do you have any gumballs the size of your head?
no,
Do you have any +2 plate armor of limitless squeezability?
no,
Do you have any Pez dispensers with the head of infamous Mexican revolutionary Pancho Villa?
no,
Do you have any ketchup?
no. Oh, wait.
Got you.
Blast! Drat! Dash it all!
Do you have any
Nah, okay.
Nothing
had
for us
more
right
now.
now.
Indeed.
Hands in the air, Bosco. You're coming with us.
Good heavens! What is the meaning of this?
We're taking you in for masquerading as a man of class and distinction.
What the devil? Surely you jest.
Yes, surely we do. On the bright side, now you can add the police to your long list of paranoia-induced nightmare subjects.
Pshaw, piffle, pish-posh.
Thanks, Bosco.
Pip, pip, honey nut chip.
Are those the same 2 weenies that were in there a month ago?
Are you the same 2 weenies that were in here a month ago?
I could use a shave.
I'll say. Your 5 o'clock shadow goes clear to your ankles.
Paws off, pig! Dog! Pig dog! The skin bodies rule the streets! Yeah.
Blast, bugger, blimey, bollocks! The little bladder did it again. After him, tally ho. Tally ho, fool!
Alright. Where are they shaving themselves? Little vermins of their own on their backs. So they need to shave. Hey, there he is.
Remember our old car, Max?
I said I was sorry.
The skin bodies can't be stopped!
Darn.
Where are we going, Sam?
Hey!
The skin bodies can't be stopped!
After those rats!
I probably need the shaving cream for something, otherwise it wouldn't be in the game.
There they are. Let's get them.
How do those laughably small wheels move so fast?
You'll never catch us. The skin bodies can't be stopped.
Give up the shaving cream, skin bodies!
The skin bodies don't give in to nobody.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
I thought you'd never ask.
The wheel.
You can't dodge my shots forever.
Watch us. The skin bodies can't be stopped. The skin bodies can't be stopped.
Right,
The
got
shaving
it.
cream.
Okay, hold on tight, little buddy.
Mommy.
I meant to do that.
Where are we going,
Oh,
Sam?
wait. Can't I go to the
No
restaurant in
place,
this
never
episode?
mind.
Or maybe not yet, no. Yeah, the camera won't pan that far, so... I set the car.
Where are we going, Sam?
TV studio.
The TV studio.
Goody!
Well, here we are, Max. The TV station with programs too old to be contemporary, too new to be retro, but consistently derivative enough to be popular. WARP.
Television's so mindless, you can't help but watch.
Oddly quiet in here.
Mysteriously so.
Well, let's find this Myra character and smack some good old-fashioned sense into her.
I don't care if we smack it into her or smack it out of her, just so long as there's smacking involved.
You crack me up, little buddy. Stand aside, casually attired stagehand. We're Sam and Max, freelance police.
We've come to save some pathetic hostages from the clutches of...
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Number one, I'm not a stagehand. I am the director. The director!
Could have fooled...
Number two, we're no longer holding the auditions for animal cops with crippling mental disabilities and a lust for dance.
Oh no, we're not actors.
You got that right. I don't think I've ever seen worse acting in my entire life. And yes, I have seen Keanu Reeves' performance in Toast, the musical.
Sam, I think my hypersensitive ego may need stroking.
Don't look at me.
Next! Who's next?
You don't seem to understand. We're highly untrained police officers.
Look, hats off for dedication, guys, but I'm just not buying the police act.
I feel so invalidated.
We're looking for Myra Stump, the darling hawk of...
Do not mention that name in my presence.
Which name, Myra or Stump?
Either and or both.
What's your beef with Myra?
Let's just say Myra and I have creative differences. I'm creative and she isn't. I'm sorry, what was your question?
You and Myra. Why the hate?
Look, Myra runs her show her way, and I run every other show my way. If she doesn't want me on her set, I could care less.
You mean you couldn't care less? If you could care less, then you do care some, which doesn't really...
No, I was right. I could care less because I care even less about what you're saying right now.
Oh, burn!
Quiet, knucklehead. What are you doing here, anyhow?
What am I doing here? I'm holding auditions for Midtown Cowboys. What are you doing here?
Midtown Cowboys? The critically panned but publicly adored sitcom about two cattle ranchers trying to make it in Midtown Manhattan?
Yes, well summarized.
You're hiring extras?
No, I'm hiring the stars. The two main characters went on Myra a couple days ago, and I haven't heard from them since. I need replacements ASAP.
Sam, did you hear that? If we can pass one lousy audition, sitcom stardom will finally be ours!
Rocketing to fame for the most insubstantial of reasons. That truly is the American dream.
We'd like to audition.
We'd like to apply for that instant stardom you promised?
You want to audition? Well, if there were anybody else here, I'd tell you to forget it, but okay.
All right! What do we do?
I'm going to have you play a scene from Old Yeller. Tell me you've seen it.
I'm not into horror movies.
It's the classic boy gets dog, dog gets rabies, boy shoots dog story. Max, I want you to play the boy.
Yes! Boy! That is so me.
And Sam, you play the dog.
Oh.
Okay, Sam, ready? I need you to act like you've got full-blown rabies. Understand?
What's my motivation?
You're a mad dog. Now, show me rabbit.
Shaving cream in the mouth.
grr.
No, dig deep. You should be just frothing mad. Now that's what I call diseased.
Thank you, thank you. First off, I'd like to thank all the little people who...
Zip it. Okay, Max, you've just realized your dog is walking death, and you'll have to put him down for the good of society.
Really?
You're sad, you're despondent, you're grief-stricken. Now, show me the emotion.
Boo-hoo?
You call that emotion? I've seen my show more
not like the
emotion.
gun
Gotta be
with
declared
the
an
onion
annual
thing.
Botox reserve. Grief, I said. Give me grief. Perfect. Now, the fateful moment has arrived. Despite your immense grief, you must put your beloved companion out of his misery.
Uh-oh. Idiot. What demonic force possessed you to do that?
The demonic force called acting, Sam. You should try it sometime.
Ah, he
Good thing I had my
keeps
anti-hypnosis
crying even though he's
helmet built
clearly
into
not
my head.
crying.
Or I'd have one too many holes in the head.
Bravo. Bravo! Such realism, such authenticity. I was convinced you were actually shooting him. How did you do the sound effects?
You don't want to know.
The search for the Midtown Cowboys is over. You're hired. Head to the set next door and we can begin filming immediately.
Let's hurry, Sam. We only have 14 minutes and 55 seconds of fame left.
All right, people, let's get the stage set up. The celebrity host will be here any minute. Oh, right. The crew's working on Myra. Stupid, no talent, fat face.
Midtown Cowboys.
Weren't you just...
I think she just defied the laws of physics.
Sorry, you'd be amazed how many times a day I have to do that. Things tend to be hectic here.
Doesn't bother us a bit. Sam and Max, consummate professional actors, reporting for duty.
You said duty, Sam.
I knew you guys were right for this show.
Speaking of which, could you perhaps explain the show a bit?
Okay, here's the drill. On Midtown Cowboy, you play a pair of cattle ranchers trying to raise a herd in an apartment in Manhattan.
My Uncle Ernie did that, except it was pigs, and not in an apartment.
I only see one cow.
It's a small herd. You're struggling, okay?
Okay,
You've got this landlord, Mr. Featherly, who has a very strict no cows policy.
devilishly inconvenient.
I begin to see from whence the hilarity sprouts.
Yes, Featherly is always barging in, and you try to hide the fact that you have a cow in the apartment. Lots of sight gags, usually something gross winds up happening. Simple enough?
Great. Where's the script?
There is
Well,
none.
there's a slight hitch. The cow ate most of the script, so you're going to have to ad-lib the show.
Ad-lib.
Yes, make it up as you go. Improvise.
Well, I guess our regular life has given us plenty of practice.
Don't worry, you'll be working with Philo Pennyworth, who plays Featherly. He's a brilliant actor, classically trained, Globe Theater and all that. Just set him up to do something funny, and he'll handle it from there.
Check. Anything else?
Actually, yes. We did save one line from the script, and it's really important to work it in, because it's the product placement that pays for the whole show. One of you will have to say the line.
Me, pick me!
All right, Max, your line is this. Better get the serious toothpaste.
I like it already.
Yeah, and you can place it wherever you want. What's this show about again? What's Max's line again? Let's take a break. Okay, let's start
We're as ready as we're ever gonna
taping.
be. Let's start taping the show.
Okay, now remember, your landlord's at the door, and you don't want him to know you've got a cow in there. Ready? Action!
Open up in there! I know you're hiding a cow! know you've got.
Oh, for pity's sake! This will never work if you're not even going to try to disguise the cow!
Cut!
Amateurs!
Shit.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Alright. So I have to disguise the cow using what? Oh, this?
I shouldn't fool with the set while we're not taping the show.
Oh, okay, no. While we're taping, okay. Let's start taping
Let's have
then.
another go at that scene, shall we?
Okay, now remember, your landlord.
Yeah. You already said that.
Open up in there. I know.
Let there be light.
Cow. Hey! Open
There
up.
we go. Life of the party.
Aha! I know you've got a. Well. Who's your guest, boys?
Our chef, Abraham Lincoln, the Prince of Upper Thrombosis, a cow wearing a lampshade.
This is the French chef we hired to satisfy our inexplicable, insatiable craving for omelets and duck a l'orange.
And frog's legs. But I like mine extra crispy.
Oh, a French chef, eh? I love French bread and French fries. I went to Gay Paris one time myself, you know. It was back in my army days.
That's not funny.
I went to Gay Paris, you know. It was back brother's cousin's side.
What do I do now? Oops! There's a cow pie there.
Goodness, who left this lying here?
Should I make a dung pie?
Nah. Say, what's this? I'm sorry, what was that you said?
Moot. It's a French tone poem. Moo gu gai pan, a delicious food.
He said moo gu gai pan. It's a French dish the chef has just made. Whoa, super! I'll try some of that. Where's the plate? I can't help but feel this is all terribly wrong somehow. Interesting.
That's one word for it.
There's a familiar flavor. Fennel, maybe? Kentucky bluegrass, I think. This moo-moo whatever stuff is really good. What's it called in English?
Cow pie.
Really? Well, that's funny. It sounds just like...
Now? Better get the serious toothpaste.
Zoom in and cut.
Yay, I made it!
Comic gold. The network is going to love it.
Naturally. I'll be in my dressing room refreshing my muse. Don't call me for at least an hour.
Nice work, you guys. Here's a clip for your reel.
Thanks.
Let's get the set back the way it was.
Alrighty then. What now?
Hello again.
Hi.
TV camera. Game show
This could use
door.
some sprucing up. Whatever happened to our can of spray paint?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that I may incriminate both myself and a prominent local politician.
Say no more.
Who's never going to be a millionaire?
Look, Max, there's the door to Myra's set. Let's get in there and liberate her literally captive audience.
Sam, forget the hostages. There's somebody famous. It's Hugh Bliss.
Who, Bliss?
No, Hugh Bliss. Inventor of prismatology, Help millions unlock the power of their personal color spectrums?
Right. The stage magician turned happiness guru. Like we didn't have enough of those already.
I want to meet him.
Fine. But if he magically pulls another rainbow butterfly out of somebody's ear, I'm leaving.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Yeah, we know.
And you are Sam and Max, freelance police.
How do you know?
Do you believe in magic? 'Cause I do.
Show us a magic trick.
Dazzle us with a feat of legerdemain, why don't you?
Okay, I'll show you the magic of prismatology in action. Pick a color, any color.
Ochre. No, mauve. Burnt sienna.
How about a color I've heard of, Pick a color, as long as it's red, green, or blue.
Blue.
Do, Hugh.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Is it real, or is it illusion?
I think he's voiced by the same guy that does the voice of Dr. DeSinge in Tales of Monkey Island. It sounds like the same voice. So that would be Jared Emerson Johnson.
So, Hugh Bliss, what brings you to WARP?
I too am here to meet Myra.
How do you know we came for Myra?
Oh, don't you see? I can read your mind.
As the resident doubting Thomas of this crime-fighting duo, I consider it my civic duty to say, prove it.
Okay, think of something, anything. 6,373,411.98.
Sam?
Lucky guess.
Was it? Think of something else. Pennies on the eyes of a dead mime.
Well?
I must have been silently mouthing the words.
Really? Think of something else. Hugh Bliss is a big fat charlatan.
Was he right?
Big deal. Everyone thinks that.
Oh? Think of something else.
Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Enough of this ridiculous farce.
Stop it.
Do me!
Oh my! And that's unspeakably depraved!
Yeah, you got it! Wow, you're amazing.
Anyone can do that.
Say, Hugh Bliss, can we get a picture with you for our scrapbook of instantly forgettable memories?
Splendid idea. I wish I'd thought of it.
Yeah, that's where
And in
Sibeli
fact,
has to
I
be
did.
green.
Hence the camera. Now gather round.
But how will you take the picture?
By magic.
Okay.
Say, chocolate-covered puppies.
Chocolate-covered puppies. So where's the picture, Magic Man?
Oh my. I seem to have misplaced it. Check your pockets. Maybe I left it there.
She asked for a green man. So, do the color trick
I
again.
challenge you to change colors again.
Okay, pick a color.
That reminds me of Kung Pao, Fists of Fury. Your clothes are red!
It's not easy being green.
Oh, but it is with magic.
Okay, can we get
How
a
about
photo
another
with you?
Picture, Hugh Bliss?
How about this? Instead of a new picture, we'll just recycle the old one. Save the Earth.
Sure, whatever.
Gather round.
Alright, now I have the photo.
What's your business with Myra?
I'm to be a guest on her show, silly.
Yeah, silly.
I'm spreading the word about my new book, Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness. Take a copy when you leave.
Can you just give us the 10-word summary instead? We're on a pretty tight schedule.
10 words. Oh my. How about prismatology is the answer? Unicorns are pretty, and rainbows too. That's 10.
Hey, yeah, it is 10.
Sorry to interrupt your little joy fest, but I've got a situation here.
Never fear, pretty lady. Hugh Bliss is here.
Yeah. Anyway, our game show host went on Myra hours ago, and he still hasn't come out. Think you can fill in till he gets back?
Can a butterfly fly? Yes, it can. What do I do?
When a contestant comes to the podium, just read him a question from the card. Then, when he gets it wrong, insult him and tell him to get off the stage.
Oh, no. Prismatology teaches us to love everyone, no matter what.
Right, just read the cards.
Okay. I still love you.
Yeah, I think I couldn't stand a guy like this in real life, really. But I think there was something else I had to do before. Well, and not just the thing with the picture. Okay, there was a cooking show or something like that. Yeah, cooking show door. Yeah, there. Damn it, there. Oh, all right. Cooking without looking. What the? She warped. That's why it's called Warp TV. What's the story with this show?
What's the story with this show?
Cooking without looking? It's a cooking show aimed at Motorhead bachelors who have never seen the inside of a
Motorhead.
grocery store.
Is there a big demand for that?
You'd be amazed.
How do you do that teleportation trick where you're always everywhere ahead of us?
Trade secret, honey.
Where's the host?
Where's the host? Is he in watching the Myra show?
No, he's one of the few who isn't. He got food poisoning while he was taping last week's show. Right in the middle, in fact.
Was it gruesome?
Yes, and unfortunately, this show goes out live.
Can we get a tape of the show?
This one? No, it's broadcast live. We don't tape it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
How do you keep it so
Well,
clean in
only half.
Complete absence of anything resembling
cent.
food is helpful.
here? Aren't there fruits or vegetables of any sort around here?
Just the crew. I never get tired of that one. Okay, actually, no. We strive for realism, and the average bachelor kitchen doesn't contain any natural plant life except mold.
See ya.
Probably.
Alright, well, can we shoot the show? Can we be in it?
See ya.
Probably.
This fridge isn't even a fridge. It's a fake.
Hey, Sam, can I?
No, that's quite an assortment.
They must have scoured every toxic waste dump in the state.
This is quite realistic.
Like that animatronic kid on The Cosby Show.
Welcome to Cooking Without Looking, the cooking show for the typical bachelor kitchen, containing no fruits, vegetables, or healthy ingredients of any sort. The show where we take a random
Red dye
assortment of
number
condiments
2.
and barely edible items and create a meal within minutes. Filling in for Chuck Flagon this week, these guys.
Just go with it.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Sam. It's great to be here.
Not you, Buckethead. The audience.
Oh, greetings, worshipful fans. Remember, the only reason I'm on TV is because I'm better than you.
We've got some furious cooking to do, so let's get right to it.
What are we making, Sam?
A cake.
Today we're baking a cake. Let's visit our rack of ingredients and add flavoring to the flavoring pail.
I'm pretty sure that's a pot, Sam.
Max, let's leave the cooking to me and the eating to you.
Let's see. Sulfuric acid, buffalo chips, wombat secretions, squid tentacles, uranium pellets, tweed, picnic oil, roofing tile shards, MSG, red dye number 2, monk paste, lard, asbestos sprinkles, dry dingo kidneys. Let's put
Don't skip
some
on
lard.
the lard.
That's right. If you take the lard out of lard ass, all you have is ass.
Well said, Max. Make sure to include red dye number 2.
If there's not at least some possibility of malignant tumors, it's not real bachelor cooking.
And I don't know,
Of
air
course,
gel.
you're going to want a few dashes of hair gel.
Don't worry, bachelors. As long as you use it only for cooking, no one will think you less of a man.
And Why not uranium
no
pellets?
more than a dash of uranium pellets.
They also go great in Chex Mix. Now, do we broil it, Sam?
Right you are, little buddy. Into the oven it goes. And, through the magic of TV cooking show time, one gorgeous, delicious cake. Ready to be binged upon or shared amongst friends.
Oh boy, let's take it with us.
Yeah, okay. It probably
This
needs...
fridge isn't even a fridge.
It
It's
probably
a
has to have certain ingredients in it to use it in the intended way within the game script. Probably. And it probably doesn't, as it is now, because I had no clue what I had to put in
I
it.
think this is one of those cooler things they use on medical shows to transport donor spleens.
What's it doing on the set of a cooking show?
Some knowledge is better left unclaimed.
Alright. Well, I could go back to Sibyl's now that I have the photo.
I just don't see how you can sing and be a judge. I don't think the public would swallow that.
Hey, Sam, do my eyes deceive me, or are those our formerly hypnotized former child star acquaintances, the Soda Poppers?
Sweet jellyfish paste on a stick, you're right. What are the odds?
Could we find another judge? What about one of those guys?
I
Max.
don't suppose either of you would be interested in being a judge on Embarrassing Idol, the hot new show where we make uncomfortable entertainment out of people's misplaced faith in their own singing ability.
Oh, me! I promise I'll be completely unbiased in my abuse of the contestants.
Fine. Take a seat.
Goody! I get to sing!
Welcome back to Embarrassing
This game is
Idol.
10 years old already and nothing has changed on TV. In fact, I'd say it's even worse now.
Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Well, that was a bit sloppy, but I particularly liked how you hit that high note. That always impresses me. I think you'll get my vote.
I'm definitely voting for you. After all, you are my brother. Very impressive. You sound almost exactly like a sick cat being dragged through rusty farm machinery. But this is a singing contest, so I think I'll have to vote for someone else. Is there anyone else?
Not so far.
Yay!
This is my cue to grab his papers.
Can I look at these?
Sure, take them. I've got them memorized. Am I blue? Who are you? Can I fly?
Very impressive.
Apple crate, mug.
That your mug?
No, it was here when I got here, last week.
Ew. Once used for apples, now used for derrieres.
Let's see.
Judge looks good on you, Max.
Thanks. I hope it comes with lunch.
Seems like a pretty cushy job you've got there.
I hope somebody else comes to sing soon. I've got scathing insults and bombast that are itching to claw their way out of my throat.
How is that any different from normal?
It'll be on TV.
Don't let your passion for overzealous criticism get in the way of our primary goal here, little pal.
I already forgot what that is.
Myra Stump, holding the audience hostage?
Oh, right. Sometimes my sponge is a little leaky.
A fact I know all too well. I think I'll poke around and look for clues, or craft services crawlers, or both.
If you poke up some crullers, I want 6.
Let's give her the picture. I can't remember what exactly you have to do with it. What you get from it is what I should say.
Sam, this is perfect. This photo is a capstone. It succinctly summarizes over 30 years of extraterrestrial-related photographic evidence.
Sybil, that photo is a hoax.
Exactly. I couldn't have asked for better. Now I can print the paper. Available at newsstands now.
Yay! I think it's your ticket for entry on Myra's show because she only wants real celebrities. Or something like that. So I have to go to the newsstand, I think. And get one.
Hooray! Can we begin misbehaving now?
Begin?
Midtown Cowboys clip. Yeah, so I was on TV and I'm in the and I'm in the newspaper, so that's two pieces of evidence that I am famous. But they are famous.
It's Sam and Max.
How do you watch TV from in there?
I've got monitors you don't even know
about. Yeah, but I can't purchase the item off of him now, so I have to be on my way.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Hold on a minute. Ah, yes, okay. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Embarrassing idol. Acid pits.
What's with the pool of water?
It's acid, brain freeze. Don't you ever watch the show?
The disco ball. Cooking show door. Nope. Who is never going to be a millionaire? Yeah, I need $1 million for the for the weapon, I guess you could say.
We've got a contestant, people! Hit it!
From somewhere deep within the bowels of WARP, it's Who's Never Going to Be a Millionaire? With special guest host, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Our first contestants are a pair of professional freelance police officers. They enjoy firing their guns randomly and running over things. Please welcome Sam and Max.
Listen, Sam, they love us!
Welcome. You know the rules. If you can answer even one question correctly, you'll walk away a millionaire.
Start loading the armored cars, Hugh, because my brain's stuffed with enough worthless trivia to power a small Chilean village for decades.
It's true!
Okay, are you ready?
I have to
Oh,
exchange the
happy day.
cards
It's an easy one.
of the questions with the
If a man
ones from the
sets
song
out for
lyrics.
the Horsehead Nebula in a spaceship traveling at thrice the speed of light, and his father leaves from Rigel 2 at the same time going half the speed, how many nanoseconds will it be before time paradox causes the first man never to have been born?
No hope.
I'm not sure, but I'll say false.
That's not really a valid answer. You lose!
This is an outrage. I demand a recount.
We do have a fabulous consolation prize, a copy of Emetics by me, Hugh Bliss.
No thanks. I'm content to leave with just my burning shame and newfound sense of inadequacy.
Okay!
Find out which poor schmuck will be the next to blow his chance at millions right after these messages.
All right. That away. Peeper's lyrics with the card slot.
Hey, a perfect fit.
We've got another contestant. Hit it!
Welcome back. Our next contestants are these guys again.
Okay, are you ready? The question is, am I blue?
No, Hugh, you're not blue.
Oh dear! Oh me, oh my! That's absolutely right!
Yes.
Congratulations! You're a millionaire!
In food tickets.
We're rich! Filthy rich!
We just went bankrupt, so we will not be back after these messages.
I don't believe it. Well, this is awkward, but we don't actually have $1 million in cash.
Sweet mother of all quiz show scandals.
We'll have to give you $1 million worth of food stamps. They're right over there.
Food stamps. Okay.
Hold on. Can you buy deep-fried licorice ropes with food stamps?
We'll take it. 1, 2, 3, 174, 175, 999,999, and $1 million.
Let's go spend it, Sam. It's burning a hole in my pocket.
It's putting quite a bulge in mine.
Right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Embarrassing idol. Yeah. That one. Let's go to Bosco's. Bosco's Inconvenience. Those episodes are quite short in Sam & Max.
Oh, it's you lot.
Hello, sir.
What ho, old beans?
We want to buy something.
Quite so.
We come bear.
Now hand over the voice modulator.
Blimey! Food stamps? I suppose I must accept them. Both the dash government conspiracy. It's hogwash. Complete codswallop. Here then is your chemical-based voice modulator.
This is a helium balloon strapped to an inhaler.
But it works. Trust me, trust me.
Holy chipmunk, Ari is warbling out of a souped-up 78-speed turntable. It works.
Thanks, Bosco.
I'm not quite sure yet what good that will do me, but it works, and well, I made it. Okay. Oh, come on. Every time I click on the car, he goes over that way.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV studio.
Goody!
Oh no! Wait! There's something else you have to do.
Hello?
Ketchup. I think, yeah, there's supposed to be ketchup somewhere. Here, I think.
A little ketchup is always good on a cake.
Right.
Where are we going, Sam?
The TV show.
The TV studio.
TV studio.
Goody!
Hey, can I try my pipes out on this thing?
Go right ahead. Frankly, we can use all the contestants we can muster.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call...
Love has a thorny backside.
Busted Down Hound Dog Blues. Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon. She's the headline, page one, the Tribune. Road to someday, bits of me are strewn.
And let's hear from our judges.
Bravo! Your wobbly tenor is way better than Peeper's shrill squawking.
Your stylings are quite interesting, but I noticed you never really hit a high note. Peepers is still getting my vote.
You sing beautifully, and your lyrics are enchanting. But Peepers is my brother, so I pretty much have to vote for him.
Oh.
Remember, folks, on Embarrassing Idol, the decision of the judges must be unanimous. Stay tuned for more exciting action after this.
And we're cut. It's okay to sing again if you want to, by the way. Could improve your chances.
Right then.
How about some cake?
No thanks. The camera already adds 10 pounds.
Happy birthday.
Oh, boy! Birthday cake! That red frosting looks tasty.
I hope the uranium pellets treat him right.
Boy, that was really... really... uh-oh. Time out for number 2!
What the? Darn it! He'd better not be going to see Myra. Well, anyway, we can't wait. We'll just have to finish the show with only 2 judges. Whatever you guys agree on goes.
Vote for me!
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Now I can hit a high note.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next contestant, Sam.
Hello. I'd like to do a little song I call Bottleneck on the Freeway of Doom. Chomping on a crunchy silver spoon.
Playing cocktail angst on my bassoon. Blowing like a zephyr on a dune.
And let's hear from our judges.
I admire your courage even more than your singing. You've still got my vote.
Thanks, little buddy.
You really nailed that high note. Whoa! And you're less sloppy than my brother is. You've got my vote. Hey!
All of the remaining judges have agreed. We have a winner.
No!
Congratulations, Sam. Here's your recording contract.
Bin Bottom Records. It's like a dream come true.
Specs out.
I've got a record contract, I'm on the newspaper, and I went in the TV show, so that's 3 things that make me famous.
Rushmore? I'd better go after him.
I just remembered. I have to feed my goldfish.
Are we still taping?
Be sure to join us next time on Embarrassing Idol.
Alright then, let's go see Myra. I expect she'll let me in, considering I'm famous and all. If she will only accept famous people in on our show. Game show door.
It's polite to knock. You do know we're taping a show here.
Great day in the morning.
It's Myra Stump herself! Yourself.
Release the hostages.
How about letting your hostages go now? What do you say?
Hostages? They're my guests. You know, if there's one that fries my burger, it's the rampant victim culture in American media today. Oh, boo-hoo! Myra's audience all got luxury minivans. Now they have to worry about where they're going to park. Bah!
I know what you mean, Myra. It's like I'm always telling people, don't think of it as a bullet wound. Think of it as a transfusion opportunity.
Seriously, we're officers of the law, more or less, and we'll have to insist that you free the hostages.
Of course. Just as soon as the show's over.
And when is that exactly?
Oh, who can say? We still have so many gifting opportunities. I just found a year's supply of industrial strength soap backstage. I think I'll give that away. Or else have a valuable lesson on curing potty mouth.
Your eyes look a little spiraling. Are you feeling all right?
Of course I am, sweetheart. By the way, when was the last time you brushed your teeth? And you should really be flossing.
You certainly sound like your normal self. But why are you keeping everybody in there?
I'm just doing what I always do. Slave and toil to put on the best show possible. It's just, after opening presents from well-wishers, I felt so compelled to make this show extra special.
Can we come in and see the show?
Can you? Don't you mean...
May we come in and see the show?
That's much better. No, we're at full capacity. The only people getting in now are famous people who are appearing on the show.
Can we be guests on your show? Or I think you might be
Don't be
hypnotized.
alarmed, but I'm beginning to suspect that you might be hypnotized.
Don't be silly. Hypnotism is just an excuse people use today to abdicate responsibility. I hate how this country's become a bushel of Bill and Betty brainwashies.
Hypnotized or not, that sounds like Myra's patented blend of lovingly cutting criticism and charismatic know-it-allatry.
May we appear as guests on your show?
I excel at talking about myself.
Are you famous?
Perhaps. In an internet petition, or there ought to be a law kind of way.
Not good enough. I'll need evidence of your explosive star power.
I blew up a public restroom last week.
I want to see a copy of your recording contract, for one thing.
Well, what if we...
Recording contract. And a clip from your hit TV show. You're not anybody these days if you don't act and sing.
Recording contract, TV clip.
Piece of cake.
No cake. I'm on a diet. But I will naturally need evidence of the latest juicy scandal you've been involved in.
We have to be scandalized?
Of course! What kind of show do you think this is?
Are you sure you want us to answer that?
Look, it's very simple. Show me a recording contract, a clip from your TV show, and some evidence of a scandal, and I'll squeeze you in.
Oh, is that all?
We have a recording
We do have a
contract.
recording contract. Bin Bottom Records. Take a look. Now how
Bin
about
Bottom.
having us appear on your show?
Not so fast. To get on my stage, you'll also need a clip from
I
your
have
own
it.
TV show
Come
as
on.
well as evidence of a good scandal.
Fame is a distressingly exact mistress.
There you go, dear. Although I strongly disapprove. Having a mistress is an excellent start to a scandal. The public enjoys a good love triangle.
Actually, we graced the cover of the current edition of the Alien Love Triangle Times. How's that for a scandal?
Goodness. Well, all you need to do is get a clip from your own TV show, and I'll let you be on mine.
Ooh, then we can return the favor and you can be on ours.
Unfortunately, I'm too busy to laugh derisively at that offer, but remind me to do so later.
As it happens, we brought a clip of our wacky hit sitcom, Midtown Cowboys. We're the stars. You'll have us on your show now, yes?
Oh, I suppose so. If only as a starting point for examining the deleterious vacuousness of today's entertainment.
Yay!
Naturally, I will expect you to be on your best behavior and agree with everything I say and answer every question I have and don't interrupt and keep your elbows off the table and use your indoor voice.
What about...
While you're on my show, you stay in your seats at all times. You do not interrupt me when I'm talking, and you treat the audience with the utmost respect, even if you become less sure with each passing year that they deserve it. Now, I'll call you on stage in a minute.
Gosh, Max. Celebrity is just a never-ending set of arbitrary goals one accomplishes to appease a dismissive and distracted, if not entirely absent, authority figure.
I don't know if I agree, Sam, but I've begun my decadent slide into a depraved personal hell just in case.
Give her a hand, everyone! Bessie Bovine reading from her new book, The Heart Has Four Stomachs, Ruminations on a Life in Hollywood. Out now in all major bookstores. This microphone is starting to spark from overuse, but that doesn't mean we're ready to pack it in. We've got the stars of the not-quite-canceled sitcom Midtown Cowboys, who also happen to be the winner and judge of TV's Embarrassing Idol. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam and Matt.
Hold the hayride, little pal. That bear seems more than slightly hinky, in the mesmeric sense of the term.
Shadier than a fat man's ankles.
Let's take it down like ducks in a gutter.
Hold it! My guests sit at that end.
But that bear has got you...
Sit.
We'll just sit where you want us to, ma'am.
Lovely.
What gives, Sam? Why can't we just grab the bear?
It would appear that the laws of physics are different on the set of a talk show, little buddy. We're gonna have to play along.
Sam and Max, you're talented, hot new celebrities who've taken the entertainment world by storm. So naturally, we all want to hear everything about your involvement in the scandal detailed in the Alien Love Triangle Times.
I'd like to sing a song from my upcoming album, Feathers and Furious Scribbling.
I'm almost certain the audience might probably enjoy that.
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon. She's at brunch and...
What a wonderful way to remind our audience that you don't have to be talented to be famous. And a perfect segue into my latest tirade about the lamentable state of modern popular music. I mean, blah, 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 yak, blah, 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 yak, 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 blah-de, 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 blah, yakety, 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 yak, blah, blah, blah.
Testing. 1, 2,
I want to
3.
sing again.
Blah, 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 yak, yak.
I'd like to sing, if I may.
Is that wise?
Howling at that drippy old hunk of moon.
Whoa! Careful there, Tiger. That was wonderful. I'm so moved I almost don't have a long hectoring screed in me. Oh no, wait! There it is! Thank goodness! Self-referential songwriting is a dangerously blah 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 yak 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 yak. Blah 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 yak 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 blah.
Got a second, little buddy?
Now that we're big stars, I'd normally ask that your people call my people to set up a meeting. But since we're old friends...
We've got to stop this TV program.
Stop it? It's the greatest moment of my deeply superficial life.
Nonetheless, we'll be trapped here forever if we don't do something.
Look, unless you take out Myra or that bear, or both, you'll never stop it. I say, relax and enjoy the unreal, soul-hollowing ride.
Never mind.
Then I shall return to the warm womb of manufactured celebrity.
I'm not touching that thing. I'd probably get shocked.
Ah, yes. Where were we? I think we were discussing the alien love triangle times and that nasty, scandalous affair of yours.
There's something you should know about that picture in the Times.
I'm not sure I want to know anything more. Maybe you big Hollywood types thinks it's funny to flaunt your polyplanetary pickups, but the rest of us find alien love triangles, frankly, disgusting.
But the photo is not quite what it seems.
How so?
That's no alien. It's Hugh Bliss. It's not us. There was someone else involved.
It doesn't tell the whole story. There's someone else involved. Someone the picture doesn't show.
How shocking. Who?
Bessie the cow.
Bessie Bovine, our co-star on Midtown Cowboys.
Oh my! Audience, shall we bring her back out again?
At the risk of making the obvious comment, that was shocking. Is she breathing?
A little, but the creepy teddy bear is toast.
Nuts. I wanted to ask it a few questions, and maybe use it to hypnotize Katie Couric.
Another glorious dream
Couric?
bangs its chin on the dirty pavement. On the bright side, the audience is free to go home.
Oh, I was just getting warmed up. Do you think Myra will have us back on the show again soon?
Speaking of unlikely, did you notice we just had 2 cases in a row involving hypnotic mind control?
Complete coincidence?
Yes, I think so. The cogs of the universe synchronize in ways we're not meant to see.
Speaking of things we're not meant to see, there's a new restaurant at the zoo where you can eat what they feed the animals.
Empty popcorn cartons and cigarette butts?
And processed bread logs loaded with tranquilizers and antidepressants.
Bread logs make me logy.
Myra,
Let's
love
head
the
back to
toy
the cooking show
mafia.
set and see if we can figure out how to make fried pork rinds.
Okay, but I get the feet.
This is the end of the episode. Thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with 2 more episodes, and I will have to re-record episode 1, unfortunately, since I interrupted the streams in the middle. But since now, well, the course of the episode itself is still fresh in my memory, I will just have to re-record, and that's gonna be quick because I know what to do now. I won't have to go around not knowing what to do and look for answers or look through a walkthrough to know what to do. So that's gonna be easier. Hugh Bliss, David Boyle. Ah no, okay, so he's not voiced by Jared Hamilton Johnson like I thought he was. Okay, well, fair enough. Created with the Telltale 2. This is gonna be the end of the credits, I think. Yep. Alright, well, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you watch this on YouTube, see you next time.